Vale. Vale. Ahí. Y ahí. Ponemos esto así. Y listo. Vale. ¿Dónde era? Aquí era. No sé dónde era bien. Vaya, aquí seguro. Venga, vamos allá. Hombre, Mauri. ¿Cómo estamos, Mauri? ¿Tú no abres hoy, Mauri? Mauri, ¿tú no abres hoy? Directo, claro. A eso me refiero. ¿Se escucha bien y todo el juego? Como estoy ahora en mi ordenador normal. Desde aquí no puedo reparar, ¿no? Por la noche. Ah, vale. ¿Te has comprado el Plus? Te tienes que pasar a PC, Mauri. Es más barato. Es mucho más barato. La sardinilla. Tengo el Plus ya, ole. Quiero cambiar a PC. Hombre, cambiar tampoco, pues complementarlo, ¿sabes? Yo tengo ahí la Play también. Un rayo. Uy, hay fuego allí arriba. Tengo que reparar la espada, ¿eh? O comprarme otra. Tengo otra, creo, a ver. Tengo hachas, pero es que el hacha no me gusta. ¿Esto qué es? Una maza. Wow. Claro, esto me sube todo porque mi espada de acero es un ñordo.
Whoa there, Roach. Move it.
O sardinilla. Sardinilla. Qué bien se ve este juego, de verdad. Qué maravilla visual.
Let's go.
¿Tú qué ha pasado ahí? Ah, espérate, claro, tengo que cambiar, espérate. Como estoy en mi otro ordenador, invertir el eje y de la cámara mando, sí. Ahí digo yo que estoy. Ahí está. Sí, de eso de Gran Turismo. De lo que más te apetezca, Mauri. Vamos rápido. Me apetece los dos. El varón ha incendiado la cuadra. Hostia, el varón la ha liado, tú. ¿Sabes si quien pueda? Vale, espérate. ¿Y esto qué hace? ¿Qué es? Una cachiporra pequeña. Más 18. Creo que es la mejor hacha. Sí. Ah, pero esta no es la que está rota. ¿Tú qué ha pasado con él? Con el varón salido parda. Y espérate, quiero comprar otra cosa. Opciones no. Sí, opciones. Ajuste de pantalla, gráfico. Vamos a ponerlo en... Nada, da igual, es que lo veo bien. Paso de tocar cosas, vaya que se líe. Ahí, ahí, pícalos un momento. ¿Esto qué es? ¡Hostia!
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Casi sí, yo soy bueno.
Hurry now, quick!
¡Corre! ¿Cómo entro? Ah, por aquí. Ah, esto era con esto. Era... Un momento. Escudo, trampa. ¿Esto era? No. ¿Cómo era, tío? Vaya que llueve. Oh, qué suerte. Espérate, esto no se puede. No. ¡Oh, qué susto! ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Tú cómo entro ahí, tío? Ahí. No me deja abrir. ¿Por qué no me deja abrir, tío? Aquí, leche, cerrado. Ah. Por aquí arriba. ¡Ay, qué presión! Por... La puerta principal del establo. Ah, aquí. Vale.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Tra.
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Mira, está lo gruesa. Este es para los filetitos de ibérico que te he echado, que te voy a echar esta semana.
Vale.
La sal gruesa.
Vale.
Vengas allí en mi piso.
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Pelea contra todo este. Hostia.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Tú me estás fundiendo. Ah, no, le he quitado, Toma. Veo un cantonero clasificado. Venga, a ver, duro ahí, Mauri.
We need to talk.
Claro, una quali de Fórmula 1.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
Uy.
She always knew how to spark my ire.
¿Cómo te sacaba de quicio, Ana?
Your wife Socks never darned.
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
¿Nunca pegaste a tu hija de veras?
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Sabía que habían huido.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
No huyeron, las echaste tú. Me cae mal el varón.
I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
Buah, me cae muy bien el protagonista.
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Pues dime qué pasó en realidad.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3
Borracho
days
3 días seguidos.
Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
¿Y los indicios de pelea de Rescova?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara lo vio.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
¿Qué pasó luego?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there.
Por lo menos se ha sincerado, el hijo de puta este.
There was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Menudo espectáculo. Imagina que eres suelto de esto ahora al pobre hombre, ¿no? ¿Qué hiciste con el bebé?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? I took it out and buried it.
La llevé y la enterró.
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Contrólate, hombre.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
Dios, es que es espectacular. Eres un ser insensible.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
No quieras saber los detalles, la verdad.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Aún no decido qué voy a hacer. Déjame trabajar.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
¿Dónde enterraste el feto? Indícamelo.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Luego vengo por ti.
Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Son todos familiares. Creo que subió de nivel. Efectivamente, nivel 5. Tengo que tener habilidades, ¿no? Claro. Vale, combate. Claro, pero no tengo hueco para ponerla. A ver, de esta. Ballesta. Pero no uso la ballesta. Adrenalina, esta sí me gusta. Claro, es que no tengo hueco para conseguirla, en verdad. Tengo muchos mutágenos de estos. Aumenta la duración. Esto está guay. Venga, ahí está. Ahí. Lee el bestiario para informarte sobre los malogrados. Ok. El bestiario es esto, ¿no? No. Alquimia, mapa, misiones, personajes. Aquí. Suelos malogrados. Híbrido. Insectoide. No es un maldito, ¿no? Aquí está malogrado. Decir que un malogrado es feo es como decir que la mierda no es especialmente sabrosa. No se puede decir que sea una mentira, pero tampoco refleja toda la realidad. Increíble. Los malogrados son quizás las criaturas más repulsivas que un brujo haya tenido un disgusto de conocer. Nacidos de bebés indeseados caen de este estado sin recibir una sepultura adecuada. Su apariencia es la de un feto medio podrido con su carne amorfa retorcida por el odio, el miedo y la malicia. Estas horribles criaturas se alimentan de la sangre de mujeres encintas y se ven inferidas por una velocidad de... ¡Hostia! Madre mía. Pide para donde entiende. Venga.
Well, ready?
Adelante.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Ok.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
But not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Venga.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Vaya por Dios. Todo lo hace mal, bueno. Vale.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Mira, mira, míralo.
Look.
Ostras. Era la 7. Ah, pero que tenéis ahora. Ah, porque era un torneo o algo así, ¿no? No sé, yo lo ataco.
Get back.
Era un torneo, ¿no? Me dijiste, Mauri. ¡Tía! Carrera online, ah, vale, vale. Ah, que se transforma. Vale, jefazo. Tengo que cambiar. ¿Por qué cero? Eso sí le ha quitado vida. Vale, el ataque rápido no va. A ver. ¡Hombre, Rocío! Esa, Rocío. Ahí está. El fuego no le hace mucho. Tú tienes vida, ¿eh? Vale. Estoy con Alfonso. ¿Y qué estás haciendo con Alfonso? ¿Qué estás ahí estudiando? Ah, que me invoca. No. Me matan. Joder. Estoy muy muerto, Tengo que matar a los minions. Que hemos salido de esa... Ah, vale, vale. Espérate un momento, ahora te lo vi. Estoy muerto, no puedo esquivar tanto. Estoy muerto. Te va a decir algo, venga, vale. ¿Qué me has dicho? Después de estos 10 flexiones o 5, que no te quedas a suturar. Te hago 30 si quieres, Mauri. O sea que la batalla me invoca bichos, son malos. Que me invoque bichos Buenas noches, soy Alfonsi. Las tengo como un camión. Habría que vértelas, Alfonso.
Joe's
Damage, will you?
Ahí está, 10k de puntos. Ole.
good. The graves.
What's
Voy a omitirlo todo. Y si le doy al otro, convierte a la malograda en una doméstica. Venga.
Take it in your arms, quick.
and if it goes
A ver.
guilty, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
10 nada me sirve. Vale, vale.
Take it in your arms.
Pero la has cajeado ya. Si la has cajeado, es que no. Desde el móvil no puedo mirar si la has cajeado.
Gods.
Qué asco, por Dios. Creo que voy a tener que pelear igual. Sí, lo cajeo, por ahora las hago.
Back to the fortress.
Ah, no.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Esto está interesante, en verdad.
Bloody hell, not now, Geralt. Let's do what we must.
Sigue el valor hasta la entrada del castillo. Se va a poner nervioso, ¿verdad? Ahí está.
Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Joder. Le queda uno.
Show me what you got.
Vale. Joder, tío, le has comido a este bicho. Vale. Ahí está. Me cago en todo. Sigue invocando.
Pest, take me. It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
¿Qué hago? Se usa el señal Axia. Axia. ¿A qué le da Arjar? Ahí está, calmadita.
Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your
Tienes que enterrarla bajo un umbral si la
Told you
leyenda
you
se
gotta bury
siente.
it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow
Sí.
it'll be a lub-
¿Por qué? ¿Dónde va?
From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Más apariciones.
No choice. More coming. Need to hurry.
Joder.
With it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Este tío es que... Ahí. Vale. ¡Ah! Es que a ver, he matado una y me pegan 3 golpes otra. Ya está, ¿no?
Again, like a daft eel.
Venga,
Cannot hold it.
usamos.
Worked. It stopped.
Joder. Hombre, Darío, sigo en directo todavía. Luego me conecto. Vale, ok.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Por favor, que no haya más apariciones. Venga, cinemática.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers rulers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Qué pena, ¿no?
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
Ahora quiere.
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Dios. Invoca a la doméstica en el lugar que está enterrado malogrado. ¿Y eso cómo lo invoco? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Quedarse esperando. Ah. Medianoche.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Mira.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
¡Ostras! Tú procura un montón.
Time to water the horses.
Es una doméstica. Vale, espera. Bueno. ¿Puedo usarlo? Sí, vale. A ver cómo lo pongo para que se vea el suelo. Ahí está, la canjeado. A ver. Ay, claro, la cámara la tengo aquí. Si hago así. Uf. Pues no, es que no llega más. Tengo un problema. Tengo un problema serio porque no la puedo mover. No llega el cable a tanto. Ay. Mauri. Hacemos una cosa. Espérate. Solo para ver esto. Pues no puedo porque la cámara no puedo moverla para que enfoque el suelo. Las hago el domingo por la noche. Y si quieres hago más. En plan, te las pauso. Pues no puedo mover la cámara. En plan, no me llega el cable para que enfoque el suelo. Lo siento. No puedo. El cable no es tan largo como yo pensaba. Pero no.
You
hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron.
La doméstica podría ir un poquito más rápido, digo yo.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Fua, qué pereza. Cago en todo. Me cago en 10. Que no quiero pelear, cojones. Ojo.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Vale. Aquí hay algo. Vale, primero saqueamos. Siempre.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
No me puedo examinar más. No. Esto sí. ¿Esto qué es?
Clothing.
Ropa.
They change in here.
Eso es una planta. Ah, no puedo entrar. Este algo me ha faltado. Aquí.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Eso no suena muy bien. Sigue la doméstica.
Wants to show me something more.
Not your lucky day.
Supongo que será por aquí. No puedo ni adelantarla. Es que no me van a atacar, tío.
Necrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Joder. ¿Pero cuántos hay? Que hay otro ahí. Pesadilla.
Horse carcass.
Debería examinar los caballos muertos. Hostia. Vale.
What do we have here?
Huesos.
Bones have been here a while.
Silla.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Costilla.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Patas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Cabeza.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Uf, eso es vasto, ¿eh? Veamos.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
En serio me persiguen los lobos, tío. Hermano, hermano. Tú. Pero... ¿por qué no me va la magia? Madre mía.
Pues va a ir carga tú, ¿no?
Sí.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Querrá que he hecho un vistazo. Venga.
Who's that? In the room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
13 de marzo tengo torneo. Y de Gran Turismo 7. Ese se gana, Mauro.
Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
¿A quién has visto? ¿Puedes describirlo?
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see?
Pica la oreja.
Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
¿Qué le ha ocurrido a la chica que se quedó contigo?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Tengo que elegir escudería, Citroën.
But you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's
Ana era la madre.
Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he
Le pegaba.
sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Tiene que coger Citroën, Mauro.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of me. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed. Bent
Pues,
over,
hombre, es que Citroën es la mejor marca que
Tamara
existe.
knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Citroën es lo mejor de lo mejor. ¿Por qué las ayudaste?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Háblame de esas marcas.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on
Tra.
with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Lamborghini me ofrece algo mejor que Citroën. ¿El qué? ¿Dinero? Es lo único que te puedo ofrecer mejor. ¿Qué pasó luego?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar.
El coche es mejor, nunca.
In a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Por Lexus, siempre Citroën.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
Qué mono el niño.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Perfecto. Habla con el hermano sobre su familia. Vale.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Joder. 300, vale. Ah, se sube de nivel así avanzando, vaya. Porque te soy casi nivel 6. Qué bien se ve el juego, de verdad, es que no me canso. Vamos a caballo. ¡Sardinilla! Aquí está Sardinilla.
Let's go.
Qué grande Sardinilla. Vamos por aquí, vamos rápido. Campo otra vez. Citroën, Lamborghini o eso. Yo es que conduzco un Citroën y me gusta mucho mi Citroën. Entonces yo siempre fiel a Citroën. Y además si ganas con el que no es el mejor, eres una leyenda. Si ganas con el mejor no tiene mérito. Tiene menos mérito, vaya. Misión secundaria. Vamos a hacerla. ¿Quieres que hablar o qué? Te desafío un duelo.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death.
Hostia, esto me recuerda a un NPC de Pokémon Blanco 2. Que llevaba 99 combates sin perder. Llegas tú y le ganas. Me rindo. Pues Citroën. La próxima vez te mataré.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Me descojono con esta misión. Era el NPC, me acuerdo, no me acuerdo del nombre del pueblo, pero vi un NPC que decía, llevo 99 combates sin perder. No puedo comprar aquí armas. Tengo mucho dinero. A este... ¿Quién me vende las armas? Sí, está. What? ¿Cómo entro aquí? Ah, por aquí. Saqueamos. A ver.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd?
Uf, el juego de las cartas no me enteré de nada. No tiene esto que es una antorcha, ¿no? Pues mira, no vendría mal pan. Esto es bastante dinero. ¿Esto qué es? Cebolla. ¿Y esto? Uy, perdón. Aceite. Hostia, esto viene muy bien. Botella de agua es que no renta. Tío, pero quiero armas y armadura, tío. Un herrero, ¿dónde hay un herrero? ¿Hay un maldito herrero, tío? No. Tal vez aquí, en esta parte de la... Aquí, aquí. Este de aquí.
White one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
How may I assist you?
Busco un maestro armero.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now.
Madre mía.
Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do.
Tiene dominado el oficio el enano.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Me vale con que sea resistente.
Comfortable, strong, and light will do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armor. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
La leyenda de que le dije.
On
Vale.
condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Yo supongo que será una misión
These
secundaria, ¿no?
legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Ok.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Es misión secundaria, ¿no? Maestro armero. A ver. O misión principal. Nivel recomendado 24. ¿Dónde va? Si se sube lentísimo. Vale, pero esto tiene que tener algo. ¿Qué me ofreces?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Pero tiene... una camisa. Por mi interesa... No. De reparar. Ay, ay, ay. 70 monedas. Cabrón. Ya está.
So long.
A ver. Ya la tengo. Sí, ya la tengo reparada. Ole. Esta es una 18, pero es que un poco... encontré ahora.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Ah, el que le salvé.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Ah, mira, lo ves. El juego te recompensa por ser un buen mago. Un brujo, witcher.
Our boys wanted to take some wenches for a roll in the house.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
¿De qué se trata?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Bueno, va madurando.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
La muerte de un familiar siempre es dura.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Tengo que hablarte de tu familia.
Got some information about your family.
Me está diciendo mis amigos que por Lamborghini. En fin. Pero tus amigos son muy jóvenes, Mauri. No saben de la vida como yo.
Something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe?
No le sabe el Citroën Sapigas. No, yo tengo un Citroën Santia.
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again. No intention to return.
Joder.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe.
Tengo caso con Citroën. Ahí, ahí.
You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Iré.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, bullet enticement, and this...
Carta del salvoconducto.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novi without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Efectivamente.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come!
Ciri es muy guapa, tío.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
En mi viaje, no de tantas pistas.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
Soy un brujo.
A witcher. Though not entirely. I never went through the mutations.
A witcher? So apart from the sword play, what, you know potions and all that?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've known one, but never seen a lady mount anything.
Hostia, pero ¿de dónde va?
All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Tío,
Oh, that won't do it all.
¿tienes miedo?
What happened? You get the jitters?
Ya estoy en la escudería, ole.
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
Ah,
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
tío, estás súper segura.
Don't drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
No puedo jugar torneo, cae el miércoles. Vaya.
The day dawns.
Ready?
¿Qué, una carrera a caballo?
First one to the tower.
Hostia, qué guay esto.
Manchop! Come on, Siri, don't
Qué guay.
embarrass us.
Vamos.
Go on!
Corre. Tú, el bigote de este caballo es una mierda. Hay que recuperarlo.
Your sword is mine.
Que sí.
That'll be the day.
Pues lo voy a apurar, voy a apurar un montón el bigote para sacarle ventaja. Bueno, creo que llego justo, ¿no? Sí. He ganado. ¡Vamos!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Dios. Hostia, un grifo.
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Okay.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Yo no quiero jugar las cartas, no me gusta. Estás colaborando con Nilfgaard, ¿por qué?
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is there's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got our souls, they will.
Vaya, vaya.
So long.
Encuentra a tramar a la hija del varón en Oxelfur. A ver. Mapa del mundo. No, misiones, perdón. Ah, vale, sigue siendo a nivel 6. Que está más lejos. Están igual de lejos. Venga, vamos a ser la de la maga, la bruja esta.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
Una muñeca fea.
A ragdoll.
Una muñeca de trapo. Hasta luego. Vale, ¿dónde tengo que ir? A ver, mapa del mundo. What? Ah, vale, está aquí. Vale, pues aquí creo recordar que hay un poste de esto de viaje rápido.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that.
Pox on a lot of you.
Mi caballo. Aquí atrás, vale. Pero es que hay un poste de este viaje rápido. Que podríamos ir a caballo por si hay misiones secundarias. Nah. Vamos a ir avanzando y subimos nivel más rápido. Está un buleo. Hostia, nivel 23. ¿Qué hablas? Que soy nivel 5 yo. Sardinilla. Mira, sardinilla, máquina.
Faster.
Aquí los bichos se ve que están altos de nivel. Cofre. Wow, 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 wow. A la entrada aquí abajo, ¿no? Ahí está. Vale, vamos a conocer, por aquí vamos a conocer un elfo.
I do wonder if the two of you will hit it off.
Not like I want to bet him. Just want to ask him about Ciri.
Come on. Gavella Glan.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then.
Yeah.
Got a navigator with them.
What?
Ah, esos son los que iban vestidos así de armadura.
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Que ya te protejo. Nivel 4. Aquí. Ah, no. Ahí está. La antorcha por ahí no veo nada. Podemos saquear a los bichos. Está oscurillo, esta zona. Todo eso me... Sí. Buah. Vale. Joder. Counter. Ahí. Usa de brujo para encontrar a Keria. Vale, es que hay... Aquí veo que usemos este. No, no me deja. Vamos, seguimos buscando. Esto, pues, esto es un cofre. Aquí es una hoguera. Bruja de agua, qué lichis. Hostia. Me cago en todo. Me mata. Vale. No. No, hombre, no. Me quita mucho ese bicho, Me ha matado ya, me mató una vez ya. Buah, ahora es de donde aparecemos. Ah, vale. Estamos aquí, vale. Parte oscura. Por aquí, ¿qué hay? Vamos a la... Esto no. Ahí está. ¡Wow! La iluminación. Qué cosita. No, no puedo entrar. No. Vale. Tío, es que me esquivo. Me esquivan mucho, tío. Yo creo que será por aquí. No, no veo nada yo por aquí. ¿Qué cojones? Me está llamando, Para acá, para acá. Pues son ratas.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
Por Dios. Ah, que quedan más. Pues esto nunca voy a... Espérate. No me acuerdo cómo eran las bombas. ¿Cómo eran las bombas? ¿Con señales o bombas? No sé qué me estoy metiendo. Espérate. Por Dios. ¿Cómo eran las bombas? Se me ha olvidado. Aquí. No, esto no era. Espérate. Porque no me acuerdo. Los controles. Entonces, caminar. ¿Cómo se tiraban las bombas? Cambiar pociones, aplicar aceite. No. No. Que no me acuerdo cómo era. Ah, vale. Con esto vale. Pues ya está. Me he rayado. Creo que Dark Souls esta noche. Sí. Eso está bien.
So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Ya Gran Turismo jugado de mañana. Mañana de Gran Puntos de Dark Souls. Tengo que averiguar qué hace aquí la cacería.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go.
Venga.
Gavella Glan.
Explorar runas élficas y obtener información sobre el mago. Confundido botón. ¿Qué es eso?
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Una proyección que...
What projection?
Something akin to a post box for mages.
Ah, bueno, vale.
Much
Que yo soy un
safer than an
brujo.
ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed, it is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tireo, swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Vamos. Pero es que hay setitas.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Oh, ahí.
That oily yellow vapor.
¡Uy, qué susto, leche! ¿Qué ha sido eso? Madre mía.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
What happened?
Well, he survived. The wounds heal awfully quick on young
A ver.
creatures.
Ya. ¡Ah! Otra vez. Cago en todo. Toma. Que ataca. Claro, que es una maga.
The sooner we can leave, the better.
Para ruina.
Geralt!
¿Qué quiere?
I dislike this place.
No me gusta este lugar.
Vehemently. A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
¿Tú crees? Ah, vale. Venga. Pillándolo todo. Otro mago. O sea, el elfo, perdón.
It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Mira, eso sube de nivel. Ole. La ruta más obvia no es siempre la mejor.
Sirel, ni fordo sol eser.
Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Ojo, que encontramos a la yegua de... que está relacionado con Kelpie. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Kelpie. Ojo.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
¿Qué coño?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
¡Chíala! ¿Lo han shoteado?
Do you think it's a mind game of... anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. Well, back
No,
as
pero
a
eso
dog
pasó por
hunting
un
a
lado.
shot impersonating me. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you
Pero-
touch everything?
Sí.
Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
Tiene que haber algo más, ¿no? Algo me queda... Ah, aquí.
Sirel, ni fordo sol eser.
Ah, esto es para... Claro, por aquí no puedo, ¿no? Así. No, pero eso no es rojo.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Siri must be.
Vamos a pillar eso. Pipita se ve bueno. Una armadura, ¿no? Joder. Más 12. Uf, qué feas son, tío. Justo ninguna. Tengo ganas de ponerme esta, pero tengo que subir a nivel 11. Vale, ahora cómo salgo de aquí. Espérate, aquí habrá algo. Oh.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Garrett, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening.
Ha.
Let's go. Thought you were in a hurry. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported. That's a swallow.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Gavella Glan.
Wow.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before. I've a bad feeling about this.
Un golem. ¿Qué leches?
Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Ah, se cubre. Ah, se mueve muy lento.
Show me what you got.
Uy, bo. Vale. Vale. Shu. Vale. Ok. Ah, eso no puedo esquivar. Ole. Qué guay un golem. No puedo lootear.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it.
Sigue explorando la ruina y busca los símbolos de golondrina, ¿ok? Por aquí nada, ¿no?
I've some very good feelings about you, for instance.
Muchos afectos.
Once you finally find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
Debe ser como que no.
Sort over there.
We must activate it quickly. I have a feeling another golem's about to...
Otro golem que matamos.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Hemos puesto al principio.
Means they're way ahead
No.
of us. Come on.
Ah, no, esto es que donde estaban los...
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Ostras. A ver, no lleva mucha ventaja tampoco. Coge el auto.
What is this?
The white frost, mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge.
Hazlo, hazlo. No te alejes de que levantarte bajo su escudo mágico. ¡Hostia! Yo voy a sacar la espada ahora.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Ah, que esto... Ay, ay, ay. Ok. Tío, ¿en mi vida? Vale, vale, así me recupero un montón. Hombre, es que entonces si no es para lograrlo, no lo intentamos.
Hey, Nicola!
Like that silver.
Hostia, que se me quita un huevajo de vida.
Angal Stamina.
Just one more.
Ah. Muévete, chocho. Ahí.
Hey, Nicola!
Vale. Listo, ¿no? Ah, perfecto. Bien puntito.
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Pero Gerard, ahí, hombre. No te me desmayes.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here now and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Let's go.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Me han dado los coches. ¿Y son buenos?
Come, we might still catch them.
Venga, va. Corremos.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. He awaits us.
Ahí hay algo. Jefazo. Son buenos, son buenos. Ostras. Parece duro, ¿eh?
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Mirar. Tranquilo, monstruo. Toma, no supe que eres de hielo. Toma.
Stay calm. Focus.
Pero... Ah, eso no me puedo acercar. Ahí está. Vale. Ah, que se cura. Otro más. Ahí está. No. Qué pesado. Tía, pega bien, ¿eh? Vale. Ahí está. Sin cabeza. Espada de guerrero de cacería salvaje. Madre. Y va a ser... Ostras. Espérate, que tengo peso. Que estoy sobrecargado. Ah, pero es una mierda. Vale, pues espérate, vamos a tirar cosas. Esto funciona como en el Dark Souls. Mejora armadura. Vale, espérate. ¿Cómo lo aquí? Soltar. Voy a soltar todo esto, que es peor. Bueno, tampoco conviene soltar tanto, ¿no? Para vender. Bueno, da igual. Ya está. Espérate, que tenía mejorar armadura. ¿Puedo mejorar armadura? Me voy a guardar mejorar armadura por cuando sea nivel 11 y se la meto a esta. Que esta está chula. Bueno, el elfo.
La reina Luna.
Let's watch this message.
Tyrell, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about...
Tu padre, Geralt.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Me pregunto por qué se separarían.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
El elfo advirtió a Ciri sobre su bruja.
Witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
¿Conoces a esta bruja?
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Bellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Vaya. No me habías hablado de ella.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Pero te fa de Gerard.
I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Can't imagine where that comes from.
¿Cómo puedo encontrar las
How do I
brujas?
find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla.
Vale.
All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Aquí hay muchas cosas para saquear, ¿verdad? Pimientos, wow. Espérate. Vale, ya hay cosas para esto. Ahí está, y yo creo que ya, ¿no? Vale, comenzamos ahora ya. Aquí ¿qué hay? Papeles.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Hey.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist.
Eso me queda eso, ¿no?
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well.
Un viaje ve
I
feo.
expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Jo.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome.
Así, hombre.
It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Disipa ilusiones. Cuando perciba un titilar en el aire, ve si es guay. Wow.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
No.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Venga.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Todo lo que pueda ayudar en el juego voy a ayudar.
We're certain to find something here.
sinceramente, porque se te recompensa.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Pues aquí ni nada. Otra ilusión.
Inscription here.
Ah, no.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians,
4 guardianes, 4 llamas, formando orgullosos una fila.
The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Vamos a intentar resolverlo.
All right. Let's see if we can solve this.
Enciende los braseros. ¡Ostras! Ah, el brasero es esto, ¿no? Vale, espérate. Que me lo repita. No me lo puedo repetir, no me jodas.
Lit up like a charm. Wait. Something just happened.
Pues ya que lo he hecho bien a la primera.
A movement.
¿Y animal?
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
Pues lo he hecho bien. No me he enterado del sentido, pero lo he hecho bien. Hay algo morado. ¡Oh! ¿Qué suena ahí? Un golem, vale. A matarlo. Está duro, Wow. Y a ti, Ahí va. Aquí tengo las antorchas, tío, no puedo atacarle fuerte. Me protege. Ay. Vale. Nice. Seguro es bueno el drop del golem. Busca la lámpara en el laboratorio del mago. Yo esto cada vez que pillo uno lo hago. Será para chetarme. What? Ah, por aquí. ¿Cómo? Esto es enorme. Yo creo que es más para allá antes, ¿no? A ver si no me ha abierto aquí. Shoot. Sí, son las 8. Eso habría... A media voy. Ok. Vale. Yo estoy duchado esta mañana.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
¿Qué? Yo qué sé, no me... Te he hecho un dulce.
¿Por qué?
Huele.
No lo ves.
Ahora voy.
Pero para nosotros lo es.
Para el fascista. Ah.
If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
Qué contenta ella.
Supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Ah, en verdad algo alumbra.
We going? An illusion.
Ole, luz.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Me está ligando conmigo, ¿no? Claro que te visitaré.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Wow. Soy casi nivel 7. A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí entonces? Lee las damas del bosque. Visita a Tri en su casa. Tengo muchas pistas. Las damas de... Tengo muchas cosas que leer también. Aquí. A ver. Toda una misión. Los presentes escritos de... Ah, este es el pase, ¿no? Sí. Ah, no. Los dioses nos han abandonado. A los poderosos de esta tierra les da igual lo que nos pasa. Solo las damas del bosque cuidan de Belen. El máximo de la enfermedad de Bruna. Encuentra un niño, un joven inocente y llévalo a la sina del jorobado. Busca el santuario de las damas. Dulce, haz que el niño emprenda su camino y que siga el rastro de Dulce hasta encontrar las buenas damas. El niño no volverá a faltarle nada. Las damas son amables y generosas. Oh. Y ahí. Ya la leí yo. Ah, no lo tenía marcado. Espérate. Esto no. Espera, que ver un libro, ¿no? A este. No. Joder, ¿cuál era? Aprende de esa fórmula. Ah. Hostia. Ahí está la dama del bosque. Ahí está, aquí. Hace objeto de misión. Ah, aquí. Ya lo leí, dice. Una bruja, a ver, al principio ya pensó que esa bruja era Kirames, pero después se dio cuenta que Endese. A lo mejor es que en el libro... A ver... A un niño joven e inocente, llévalo a la ciénaga del jorobado, busca el santuario de las damas, pues allí comienza. No entiendo. Ah, vale, ya lo he hecho. No, ese no es. Ah, sí, sí. No es misión, la invitación de Keira Metz. Pero eso... Eso hay que hacerlo, hombre. Eso. Tío, qué bien se ve el juego, tío. Es que maravilla, de verdad, gráfica. Eso hay que hacerlo. Estas jardinillas. Vámonos. ¿Qué nivel? El 13. Uf. Me cago en... Geralt, corre. Esta sardinilla. ¿Está asustado? ¿No aparece? Vale, creo que tenemos que cruzar. No, pues vamos a pie. Ah, mira, ya está allí, vale. Ay. He sacado un 8 en el examen de... Ya, ojalá... Ah, bueno. Es verdad, sí. Esa mujer corrige muy rápido, como su marido. Un 8, hostia. Notón, me alegro mucho. Notón buenardo. Una bestia, Mauri, Eso está bien, otro sube la media, tela. ¿Sabes de más notas? ¿De Mateo, de alguno de estos? ¿O de Bruno o de Nayala? Pregunta por el grupo, hombre, de la clase. Y me lo dice. No sé. Espérate. Que la bruja esta nos ha invitado. Y era una invitación. A ver. Nayala un 6 ahora sí. Bueno, aprobado también.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
Van a pasar cosas entre la hechicera y yo.
Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A ver. Dijiste que tenías algo que pedirme.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do.
Ah, no van a pasar cosas.
On Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre.
So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Te ayudaré.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Phi Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how.
Vale.
But they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course. Provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Thank you. ¿Por qué no vienes conmigo?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Phi Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most.
Ah, bueno.
At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
¡Hostia!
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
La lámpara mágica, ¿cómo
How's the
funciona?
lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak.
¡Ostras! Un walkie-talkie.
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
¿De dónde ese no? Yo nunca he escuchado nada de eso.
Heard of a Xenovox?
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
Pues me voy.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards.
Huh.
And Geralt. Thank you.
Pues lo voy a dejar por aquí. Ah, vale. O sea, aquí, ¿no? Uy. Ah, pues no puedo... Me cae bien la hechicera esa. Me cae muy bien. Supongo que eso estará en misión secundaria, ¿no? Ah, esto está a nivel 22. Ostras. Ah, y las completadas, a ver. Misiones. Ah, mira, oh, hay bastante. Vale, a ver. ¿Cómo? Ah, esto. Esta es la que quiero hacer. Vale, pero... hoy ya no. Así que... guardamos partida. Y hasta aquí el directito. A lo mejor lo mismo habrá otra vez a la noche. Viernes 23. ¿No poner el tiempo que llevo jugando? No. Guardar. Sí. Y salimos del juego. PTP. ¿Por qué? Yo me voy después. A las 12 directo. A las 12 no, a las 10 y cuarto. Vale, vale. Los mismos... Si me apetece me paso un ratillo. Voy a comprobar esa guarda partida. Porque Me pone nervioso que guarde partida y me diga, seguro que quiere salir. Se perderán todos los datos no guardados. Pase de seguir, sí. No, Noche Mauri. ¿Y Bruno? ¿No sabes Bruno? Vale, está guardada. Guarda partida. No sé Bruno. Bruno, valiente persona está hecho Bruno. Y ahora sí. Y pues nada, Mauri, gracias por pasarte, tío. Me ha alegrado hoy mucho veros a todos, en verdad. Tenía yo ganas de volver a veros. Así que nada, nos vemos, máquinas. Chaito.